He's got another USB pick back up. It's full. It's got 12 shots. Oh, but unfortunately none of them are going to land. Zeus is going to be shut down from Olof. And Olof turns around and replicates everything Simple's done, plus more, as he gets 4 kills, and Edward is sent
for it. Still not going to have armor to work with that, but better than nothing. It's Olof is the man outside of the garage. They're going to run toward him. Potential for an ace for Olof in this situation. He's losing a good amount of HP, but no problem. He'll get all 5. They made it easy for him.
Maybe find a way to make Olofmeister chill out. He's got 12 kills.
The crazy thing about this is that, well, maybe not crazy, it is nuke after all, but we haven't...
Down. Flashbang comes in, so there it is. The shot's taken. Olofmeister wants him to rush in. Nico even hits one. Now Olofmeister has a chance. Needs to get 2 here. There's the first. Can he find any more? 3 versus 2. Olofmeister needs to be key here. Gets the second, and now that should be it. Tarek goes down. Olofmeister steps up there, and Cloud9, a lapse of concentration from them.
And now Olofmeister 1 versus 2. He has the AK, he has the armor. And oh, that's a nice pick off on Nifty. Trying to jump back. Didn't realize Olof was that far off. And now Azza. He's got the triple, and Olof does not have a kit. It's going to be a lone defuse. And that's not bad at all. But he still goes down. The Mac-10, it worked for him the first time. Olof shaking his head, wondering.
Look at this rotation. It's going to be Olof and Rain here to support Rain in particular, peeking out spot in the first couple of T's. Tags Forest very, very low. Looking for Rez as well. It's going to be Olof to support. 2 kills for him. Drops the bomb twice. Looking for Rez and shuts down all the mid presence. All get right. 1 versus 3. Amali will get Olof. He can't get Rain.
Initially, Cloud9 that come out on top. Skadoodle's going to trade things back, but Olof does silence him. Continuing to do damage over here at long. The bomb's dropped out in the open, and there's plenty of time left for FaZe to try and play with this rotation from Karrigan. Finally going to arrive, and now it's all rush. 1v2. Olof, 3 frags for him as he gets the hat-trick and carries FaZe through that pistol round.
It's going to have to be quick from Na'Vi when they do go, and they'll go now. 35 seconds on it. Olof already with 1 on the AK. Sprays down low on his ammo, but he's got 11 shots left before he'll have to go for the reload, and he actually burns Electronic alive as Edward swings in. Olof goes back out. 11 bullets is certainly enough for 2 more as he gets Edward and Zeus. And Simple again left in a 1 versus 5.
But it will be picked up by Nico.
Yeah, the smoke when it went down actually just gave it to him
Forest.
essentially. Yeah, walks in carelessly, no flash, nothing, no information. Olof's got the angle. This brings it back to FaZe Clan's favor, and with Nico getting that AK-47 that they tried to get away from him and then smoked off for him, it makes things awkward, very awkward. Olof's got all 3 as he walk in.
Sources dedicated to 1 narrow choke point, and they're kind of blocked off. It's going to come any second now. Here it is, running out the door, crossfire set up. Olofmeister gets a double with the help of Nico, and he stands his ground. That's nice. Clothesline onto Azza. Nifty and JKS now rotating over, but they're kind of locked out of this bomb site. They don't have the smokes, and as long as FaZe doesn't peek and just give away free kills, they should be fine.
Nifty with that AWP. Oh, the jump is there. Yep, you can shoot right through. I'm so happy Nifty did that. It's absolutely possible. Does, if you get the right angle, Moses, does 97 damage on the other side.
So not a kill.
Not a kill, but still enough, I think, that'll leave Fuel in an uncomfortable position.
Well, maybe, but not when you have Karrigan up on rafters and Rain on the electric box and unscoping at the wrong time. Nifty's going to get dropped. It's a nice defense.
They get the comeback, but got Olof with the secondary AWP, pushed up aggressively on B short, takes down the first. Esotype falls, peeking in, perhaps not expecting it to be in that position. We haven't quite yet seen that, and now Heroic working from a man down with a lot of damage also done onto Yugi. Looks like they just want to go ahead and straight up commit into this B side, straight through the smoke. Nice find by Muddy, does take down the first player. Karrigan falls, but they may not expect another couple on this site. Indeed, Nico and Olof take another each. Olof with the op doing all the work. Yugi, last man standing. Eventually,
silver lining. I think that was much easier to do with MVP. Like they had a clear-cut plan as to what they wanted to do. Here, it's more down to them, and at times winning a couple of duels that allows them to push forward. But in the end, it doesn't strike me as they actually have an idea of what they want to do when they actually get to the bomb site. They've yet really to test the waters towards the as well. Fly around, and Olofmeister's going to line up 3 players. Happy to take them down.
As you do.
Yeah, and that leaves a Glock and a P2.
Much without even having to go near him.
This is smart, though. Away from the fight, Mertz is rotating over towards the B bomb site. That's a great kill, but there's no time for Olof to get back towards the A side. He has to go B, which is why Mertz was on an early rotation. He understood that perfectly. It's a great call, and this is a victory in itself for Olof that he's gotten it into a 1v1, taking money away. Mertz misses the shot. He's missed a couple, but he can be aggressive here pretty much.
Oh! Olofmeister absolutely outdoes Mertz.
Find
smoke in the E-box. He could get toward Pop Dog for rotation, but straight contact. NIP's in. And it's Olof, the only man to defend him. Already spotted as well on top. Tankers trying to play both angles. Had to, and he manages to at least get a kill. Swings back, great read. Rez goes down as well. Nade's gonna go deep, but Nade's already planted, or Bomb's already planted rather, excuse me, is Draken. A great shot to Nico, cuts off part of the rotation. And he's not sold on the shoulder peaks. Further damage done to Kerrigan, but that leaves him alive. He's lagged up onto 9. It means it's easy for Forrest to pick him up, but he's traded back, and it's on to Get Right, who's got a Molotov ready.
They've got no smoke map. This could be massive if Get Right times this well. He's going to deny them the bomb defuse. They're going for it now.
It's early though, I think it's a bit early because Guardian does have a kit, and that'll be extinguished by the time the kit is applicable. And then cut him off, Olof with the shot, and Guardian gets on it immediately. They just barely had enough time, Olof.
Guardian der, Anker spiller på A-sidet, og Rain der er helt frem ved Balloons. Man har ret god kontrol over A, vil jeg egentlig sige. Hvis de prøver at komme derop, så kan Rain i hvert fald rigtig nemt falde dem i ryggen. Men lad os se, det ligner umiddelbart et B-setup. Nu vil de ind. Olof står close. Han henter altså de første 2 kills. Og henter altså de 2 næste, og så er det altså 4 mand til Olofmeister.
More lack of presence toward the A site. Kerrigan is still behind the truck. Draken starts off with Rain. Again, he was low. So it's not a large loss in the fact that he already found a kill. And Olof gets Draken back. The HP therefore is still sufficient. Rez, meanwhile, is not. He's down to 4. Good find from Exist. Over top of the small box. As Olof finds Forrest once more. Rez is still low. Nico's got an Exist down. Rez now has to clutch it with 4 HP, and Olof, equally as low, still finds the kill.
He's got to fight his way out. There's one spinning with the spray, holding down the trigger, but there's just too many targets. They bait him into an awkward situation, and Olof has finally arrived to even things out. Into a 2-on-2. And Renegades, while they are going to spread this defense thin of just 2 players, they haven't been able to salvage any weaponry.
And now pushing on out. Guardian lies here and wait, spots the bomb. There's still a minute left, but they're in a position where they can't double back from JKS. Now left 1v2 as he loses. Naf going to go for the bomb plant. Fakes it out in the hope. Guardian actually went aggressive. Nearly catches Olof there, just off by a thread. And now Guardian's going to start to push up through the smoke, residing in it now. Realizes this is the real deal. JKS caught out, but he's able to find one. Goes for the spray, and Olofmeister.
He's distracted with Kerrigan. He has to play a safe side on entrance as Rain batters Forrest. He follows Get Right as well. Both of them gone down. It's Draken that has to fight forward at long just to get control, to hold off. And unfortunately, he runs out of ammo. He doesn't run any further, and Olof's gotten in behind him.
Kerrigan was in a spot above there, but it's going to be a 5-on-2 situation. Exist will get this goal almost certainly. It's the in-game leaders battling it out in the bathrooms right now. Kerrigan just wants to stay alive at low HP, doesn't have to find that goal. The round's already guaranteed and doesn't want to give Exist anything to work with it. This is just a matter of pride at this point, and Exist will go down.
As FaZe seem to kind of slink back in this very passive manner, Rain will be watching for this push out. He does have support from Pit, so he's not completely isolated. And this crossfire is so damn good.
When you have guys like, I mean, Forrest has been hitting so many deagle shots in the past few maps that he's so much on point, but beforehand, Olofmeister gets Get Right. And so to speak, this should be just round over before it even started, because 3 FaZe Clan players are waiting onto the ace side. Rain always playing that pillar position, but beforehand, there's a little bit of a gap that Olofmeister utilizes. Draken tries to peek, Draken tries to hit. Draken gets taken down in the end. Olof aiming for a free K, excuse me, for an ace maybe in this one, as he already got the free K, but beforehand, they're all pushing through. Finds 4, and that round is over before it even really...
But it's something that could definitely be expecting big right now. And it feels like it too. If you just look at the way they're playing, they're getting stuck off each other. The peekings are all a little bit off. They're going one by one. The flashes are not quite there. They will flash each other out usually in those situations, but they're not. They're peeking one by one. They're literally giving Olofmeister frag after frag. He is embracing.
Push into Monster, probably a split as well. Again, that smoke from Forrest is going to be pretty key for the execution. Nico and Olof are the 2 on defensive, and you can see them creeping in very, very aggressive, looking for players on the T side, and Olof will land the first 3 headshots come out for him.
Nico is in the vents. That smoke actually might help him out, and Olof climbs the ladder, but Neo knows all about it. Critical fight here. They have to get aggressive somewhere, and Nico goes down. Now Neo, he's dropped as Olof gets aggressive, and it's a 1-on-1. Bialy planting the bomb, and he's got to stick it, and Olof knows it. Now he swings out. Smart play. 3 kills for Olof, keeping FaZe alive.